Hello YouTube, welcome back from my stoep. We maybe I must first start with smoking from my Eric Nording, my usual Oriental mix, English blend, and sipping on a very good Highland Park whiskey. Yeah, today I'm taking a breather outside because the tropical cyclone Eloise has hit Mozambique, Briar, on Friday on its way to South Africa. Now we didn't get the harsh winds as it went through Zimbabwe, so we got just a part of it, but we had plenty of rain, and apparently still to come. I think we've already had 150 millimeters. You can see in the background my swimming pool is close to overflowing, and the videos that we've received from friends about the waterfalls in our area is just amazing. So yeah, it started at 4 o'clock this morning, so in 12 hours we had quite a lot of rain, and apparently still to come. So we're not complaining. There's 3 or 4 trees that already fell down in our street, but we need the water for our dams, so yeah, we're actually very pleased about this rain that we had. Apart from that, it is 2021. 2020 was I don't know what we should call 2020, and the worst part of it, it's not over yet. It's not as if COVID left us. To the contrary, there's already a second and maybe it looks like a third strain, which is causing havoc. Funny enough, the first strain made people sick and a lot of people died, but for some reason South Africa were handling it fairly well. But the second strain, people are now dying around us. It's not far away anymore. It's close, very much closer to home and to friends and people that I've known. So yeah, it's real, it's dangerous, and it's with us, and it's going to be with us for maybe still a while. I don't know how long, but a while. So yeah, it's not as if 2020 has got the prospect of a virus-free life. To the contrary, it doesn't look like that. So what I've been up to was to try and stay safe. In South Africa we've gone back to a level 3, which means that we can't buy liquor again anymore, and that we've got a curfew, and some social gatherings are prohibited. So yeah, crazy times, crazy times. The thing I wanted to talk today about is a question that I've been asked a few times, and that is about the quality of a pipe and briar. And I'm not a pipe carver, I'm just an enthusiast who loves pipe smoking and who had to try and understand a lot of things in the meantime while I was busy selling pipes and tobacco. So I've called up two of my pipe carving friends and asked their opinion also. But the question is, why or how can you secure a good smoke from a pipe, not knowing anything else than just the brand name? So throw into the mix the issue of different brands, different qualities, then the name of the brand doesn't necessarily mean that it would be a good smoke. I've said this many times, and I've heard a lot of people say that they've got a Daniel, and that Daniel does not smoke X amount of dollars more better than, say, a cheaper pipe. And if I look at my pipes, there's some expensive pipes which I thought should have spoken better, and there's some cheaper pipes which I was impressed with, which I was really found very, very nice. So the question arose, especially in terms of a Kaiser. The guy phoned me about having a Kaiser and wanted to replace it with either another Kaiser, but if not, then any other pipe that would be the same, that would take the same hammering than a Kaiser. Now, that in itself is is a tall order, because Kaisers might not be the best pipes in the world, but they can take a hammering, that is for sure. Whatever they do, they can take a hammering. And the funny thing about a Kaiser is that I know, of all the people that I know that smoke a Kaiser and who have a Kaiser in South Africa, and especially in South Africa, because Kaisers in South Africa is a big thing. Of all of them, there's very few that are not happy with their Kaisers, or not having a good smoke from their Kaisers. But at the same time, we all know that Kaisers is not necessarily really a good pipe. It's just a factory-made pipe, for some reason very sturdy, and that's it. And then you throw into the mix the fact that you buy a good or expensive Peterson or a Sabinelli, or even a Daniel, and you kind of expect it more. Throw into the mix the whole psychological thing of your expectations versus just having an open mind. So you can just imagine there are so many factors that determine a good smoke: the time of day, the setting, your own emotional state of mind, the pipe, the tobacco, the environment. It's a holistic view on pipe smoking, on whether you might expect or have a good smoke on that specific day and time and place. But how much can we depend on the brand for improving or making the chance better for a good smoke? And that's where I've asked my two friends, and they told me that there's just no guarantee, even for them. They carve a pipe, and there's no guarantee that that pipe might have or produce a good smoke time and time and time again. Although they even try to make sure that they buy the best Briar, and they cure them, and they treat them, and they handle it well, and they make engineering and artistically a good pipe, there's still no guarantee, because it's an organic piece of wood with so much intricacies inside which you don't even see until you start smoking a pipe, which you would never know in terms of carving a pipe. So my general guideline is the chance of having or getting a good pipe from a relatively good pipe maker is higher than having a good pipe and a good smoke from a cheap one. You might get it. That's the thing. You can buy a what? A $10 pipe or a $20 pipe, and you might get an awesome smoke. But you also might get a bad one. And that's what I think is it all boils down to. By buying a cheap pipe, your chance of having a good one is slim. It's there, but it's slim. You're buying a more expensive pipe, your chance of having a good one is at least better. That to me, I think, is the in my opinion, that's the guideline that I will take. So I will assume that buying a Savinelli, my chance of getting a bad one is slim. It's there, but it's slim. And I'm improving my chances by buying the best range of Savinellis by eliminating the fact that it might just be a bad pipe or a bad block of Briar for that specific pipe. But the chance increases much more when it's a cheap pipe. I don't know. I might be totally wrong. I might be just, you know, yeah. It might be a very personal opinion or a very personal subjective. It is obviously very subjective. So you're welcome to join into the discussion and say and tell me what you think. What is the chance, or how can I eliminate the chances for a bad smoke or a bad pipe in terms of buying a cheaper pipe versus a more expensive pipe? I'm sure there are very, very able people to tell me or to give their opinion also on the comments, so that we can try and understand a little bit more and better about this in search of the perfect smoke that we all try to achieve. Take for example this one, this Eric Nording. I can't remember ever that I did not have a good smoke from it. Not always the perfect one, but never a bad one. So please, join into the discussion, give us your opinion, and hopefully I'll see you soon again. My life just got so busy and so hectic with this COVID. Yeah. So I'm awaiting your comments. Thank you for watching. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm not, I don't make a video every week or every day or every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. Sometimes I do, sometimes I skip a few months. So I won't tire you with my videos. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe if you like it. But comment, please tell us what you think. In this way, we expand the knowledge and we share our feelings and our opinions with each other. So hopefully we will see some more rain. Apparently the weather service issued a warning, so we'll see how it goes to tomorrow. Maybe I'll do an update also of the waterfalls later the week. But thank you for watching and stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.